Dear participants, the objective of this faculty development program on research methodology is to reach as much information as possible. So today we are adding fourth session on qualitative method. For this session, I would invite Dr. Vinita Lal. Please, ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Due to demand of your site, we have arranged a lecture of qualitative method. That is FGD and in-depth interview. So I invite to Dr. Anil. Let me introduce. He has associated with UNICEF and as a divisional consultant for State Nutrition Mission, UP government. He is associated with so many training health programs and also rich experience of working with community as well as state and civil society. So this topic is very important. So I invite Dr. Anil to deliver the lecture. Dr. Anil, you are. Let me check. अनिल जी आप हैं ऑनलाइन हैं किस नाम से हैं
मैम ऑर्गेनाइजर बनाइए सर को
मैडम
सर मैम अनिल कुमार नाम से मैंने बनाया हुआ है ऑर्गेनाइजर
वो दिख नहीं रहे हैं बता रहे हैं
नहीं है उनको कह दीजिए सर को अपना वो कैमरा ऑन करें और अनम्यूट करें अनम्यूट नहीं है मैम
19 अनलॉकिंग अब पूरे देश में
मैम सर को अनिल जी को बोलिए एक बार फिर से ज्वाइन करें लीव करके फिर से ज्वाइन करें अनिल सर
अनम्यूट कीजिए हाँ अनम्यूट हाँ ओके सर
हेलो
यस सर कंटिन्यू योर लेक्चर
today I am interacting about qualitative research methods. It is a method explored by the Max Weber first, because earlier positivist approach was too much used by the social scientists, and that was due to effect of scientific innovation, scientific research. Auguste Comte, Herbert Spencer, then Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim developed it as a scientific knowledge, sociology as a scientific branch of knowledge. But a German social philosopher, that is Max Weber, was not agreed with that statement, that all things, all kind of social scientific knowledge can be observed or analyzed through the sense of positivist approach. He developed as a first hand a concept, interpretative understanding. That make a change in the thought patterns of the social scientist, and after that sociology or branch of social science knowledge became two parts. One is positivist and another is critique of positivist. So qualitative method, where quantitative method is directly linked with the positivist approach, and qualitative method is linked with the interpretative approach. And qualitative research is grounded in a philosophical position which is broadly based on interpretative understanding of the social world, how the social world is interpreted, how it should be understood, how it should be experienced, and how it should be produced. So qualitative research is a base for social science right now, not only the quantitative but also qualitative research. So what is the characteristics? I am not going for the definition and such things, but directly I am coming for applied part. What is the characteristics of the qualitative research? Ask why, how, and under which circumstances things occurred in the society, in the social system. See depth of understanding views of social phenomena in a holistic way, how it is happened and what was the consequences, what are the causes behind that incidents, and use interpretative and open-ended method. This is purely open-ended method and emergent rather than pre-structured. Sometimes we made some questions, set up questions for the qualitative study, but that is not the structure. That may be a guide that may link your research questions to your study, only for that, not the directly structured questions. And in qualitative study, investigator itself became a tool of the research process, where in the quantitative study we developed qualitative research tools like interview schedule, interview guide, questionnaire, etc. But in the qualitative study we design a guide, and in the designing, what is the general area of inquiry? We develop things. What is the general area of inquiry? What is the purpose of research? How is the research problem defined? What is the larger conceptual framework? What questions will address the research problem, and what the methods to be best to address the research questions? Who should be participant? Who will be participant, and who will conduct the study? Who will be the moderator, or who will be the note taker? Because quality of the note taker, quality of the moderator is also affect the quality of the data collected by the researcher in the field. So there are so many type of research questions, but most of the time we, the social scientists, use knowledge, attitude, and practices. Knowledge means awareness on the issue. That may be issues related to agriculture extension programs, that may be issues related to health, that may be issues related to educational performance, that may be related to different government programs such as Swachh Bharat Mission or ICDS programs. So awareness, that is knowledge; attitude, that is the opinion, what they feel, how they concern about the research, how they feel this program or that program, that activities or that incident, what they feel about that. That is the opinion. Sometimes exit poll opinion, and that is being taken by the non-researchers and sometimes by the researchers. And feeling questions, feeling also the opinion, what they feel about that incidents. If any road accident or any type of deviant behavior performed by the people in the society, then what is the feeling of others about that? So that is the feeling or opinion question. And another thing, practice, how they deal. That may be the self who is the victim of that incidents, who is the participant of that incidents, that may be the person present during the incidents. So there are so many types of questions. So experience is related to behavior. What is the behavior? What is the one example we can, how did you feel about the midday meal, quality of the midday meal? Then it is what your children is performing about the quality of the children midday meal. So this type of questions is related to experience questions. And another, the feeling question, feeling questions, how do you feel about the quality of midday meal? That is the opinion question. And what could be done to improve it? It should be experience based or practice based. What you observe in the society, what you observe in the quality education, this type of questions may be for experience questions. Some ethical issues that need to be understood for qualitative research in more prominent. Possible risk and benefits of the research should be informed to the participants of the researcher, participants of the research activity. That may be a farmer, that may be a woman, that may be a student, that may be children, that may be a daily wage worker or any worker, Manrega worker, etc. Their participation should be voluntary, purely voluntary. They have purely informed that they can ignore, or they can decline, that we are not interested to give your answer, or even specific question can be denied by the participant, by the respondents. Assure the confidentiality. Confidentiality is required for every type of research, but in the qualitative study, we collect the deep-rooted depth information from the respondents. That may be that they have not shared to any other before the researchers, interaction with the researcher. Maybe the intimate relations in the family, they have not informed to any other. That may be related to what they are how they are interacting within the family, but during the study that may be explored by the participants. So it is the responsibility of the researcher or research team to make confidentiality, and it is the responsibility of the participant also that they have to make confidentiality what they shared with the researcher. Another thing is the purpose of the research that should be informed to the participants. What is the purpose, from which organization you came, how it will be benefited, or how it will be create a risk for the participants. That risk may be not all the times health related risk, that may be the psychological risk, that may be the social risk, that may be the social security risk. If just an example, if a Manrega research worker will explain about the what is being performed at the workplace by them, how many days they get job on that issues, and how much they being paid, how much the money being collected by the authorities, that may be village pradhan, that may be panchayat mitri, etc. So this is the responsibility of the researcher to maintain the confidentiality, and the participants they have also, and how choosing that participant. It is the example question can be asked by the participants, and even they have not asked. It is the responsibility of the researcher that they have to inform that how you have been selected, why you have been selected for this particular research. That may be you are using the urea in your agriculture land, that may be all farmers using, but sometimes you are the participant of the farmers club, maybe you are the participant of the self-help group, that's why you have been chosen for this study. That may be you are a beneficiary of specific program, that may be government funded, that may be the civil society organizations funded internationally or the nationally funded. Data collection procedure, that is the much important thing. How do you collect the data? That required some infrastructure to conduct qualitative study. That may be questioned that infrastructure is required for quantitative study. It is true, both have requirement of the infrastructure, but for the qualitative study, due to maintain the dignity of the participant, due to maintain the confidentiality of the respondent, and the risk and benefits also to be informed. So tape recorder should be there, but you have to record the information, their views, their opinion, their information with the consent. And place where you are conducting the research, where do you take interview or perform FGD. That may be place, public place, that may be a rented place. Most of the time in the rural areas, you have to choose a public place, that but that should be not open. Everyone should not be enter that place during your FGD or in-depth interview being conducted, due to minimize the risk of the beneficiaries and for the team also, because some taboo issues is also being asked during the research, some health related issues, some social consequences related issues. That's why the risk may be for the research team also. So, and vehicle arrangement for visiting the place, how to conduct, how to collect the information, so and how to storage the information. You have to laptop or other things for transcription, drafting, and every day it is the need to maintain the data should be finalized every day by the evening, by the night, not to be shifted for next day to drafting. It should be that may be drafted by manually or in the electronic form. Whom to contact with questions and concern. This is the ethical issues also. If you are going to conduct the study with in the village area, so first you have to interact with the village pradhan and other stakeholders like school teachers, Anganwadi workers, ASA, that may help you to contact that particular person. That may be a self-help group person, that may be a member of the farmers club, that may be a beneficiary of the special scheme. And the interaction with the stakeholders and connecting to the people through stakeholders will support much only the issues that is the taboo. In that issues, these type of stakeholders cannot be much helpful. That strategy for that type of studies can be accepted through snowball sampling and contact with the one to another. That's thing. One example for the oral consent, because taking consent from the participant is much important. You have to explore the region. Earlier I have discussed some things. I am only summarizing things. Region for the research, your part in the research, in which capacity you are taking part in the research, how you are identified possible risk and benefits, confidentiality, compensation. Compensation means sometimes some researchers provide some gift to the participants during research, during study. That may be some snacks, that may be some stationery, that may be sometimes some urban area. You are going from the urban areas. Hello. If you are going to work, conduct a study with the workers, then I have adapted to bring bananas for the study with the small tea growers and their workers in the West Bengal. So sometimes you need to not directly the money, sometimes maybe fruits, sometimes maybe some stationery, some pen, something that may be useful for the participant or the family members. But during Corona time, maybe gift matters different. So sometimes it may be difficult to how could we oblige them? And contact questions, consent from the consent form should be signed by the moderator. Moderator, that person who asks the question, who is taking interview of the respondent, that is called moderator in the qualitative study. And another person is more important, that is the note taker. You have maybe electronic device to record the voice, but how their expression is being explored during the questioning and answering. So that gesture also to be recorded by the note taker, that may be not recorded by the tape recorder. So note taker's responsibility is much, and that should be a good listener. I am giving another example, that earlier was the example for in-depth FGD, and for in-depth interview, one-to-one interview. For FGD, you have to interact the same time for 6 to 8 persons. For ideal FGD, there is required 6 to 8, not less than 6% and not more than 8 persons at a time. And consent should be maybe collective. If a general topic of research, then you can take consent from respondents in collective way. If research is being conducted, that may be not taboo issue for the researcher, but maybe the participants. So for the researcher, it is the responsibility of the researcher to take one by one consent by the participants. I am coming for the in-depth interview. In the in-depth interview, you have to explain your study, your organization, yourself, even what is being, what do you have the position in that research particular, how do you choose in that family or that person for conducting the study. So you can also inform that their participation is voluntary and they maintain the, but not in the FGD. You may maintain the confidentiality. You ask to maintain confidentiality by the respondents, but the respondents' behavior is not being can be controlled by you when you are leaving the village, you are leaving the FGD area. So you cannot guarantee from the respondents' side, because they can explore. So you can inform the risk that may be possible. So first plan the study design, then plan collecting the data, that may be observation, in-depth interview, focus group discussion. For that, logistic have to be maintained, quality data to be maintained, but you have to maintain the social word in the words. That is the quality of the research, qualitative research. One is the moderator's quality. What should be the quality of the moderator? Because without the quality moderator, qualitative research could not be take place. That is the ability to feel at ease and to put others at ease. यानी लोगों की जो भावनाएं हैं, लोगों के जो मान सम्मान है, उनको ध्यान में रखना है, उनको मान सम्मान को ध्यान में रखना है, ये उनको सम्मान करने वाला होना चाहिए आपका रिसर्चर, जो कि मॉडरेटर का काम। ability to project unconditional respect and acceptance of others. That may be respondent is providing wrong information to you, but you have not to be disagree at that time. You may ask in different way. You are saying this another opinion about your, you maybe feel other things, you can probe, but the moderator should not be self decision making, judgmental, should not be a judgmental. Ability to convey empathy, good verbal and interpersonal skill. That may be sometimes some study participant may cry, may weep due to condition that is being explained by that person, maybe farmer suicide case. You are going to take interview with the family members. In that situation, you have to be a good verbal and interpersonal skill. That's why you can perform good and maintain the them for in empathy way. Ability to project enthusiasm and genuine interest in others. यानी आपका कम्युनिटी के साथ में इंटरेक्शन तो करना ही है. यू हैव टू बी इंटरपर्सनल स्किल, अच्छा बोलना भी है, लेकिन यू हैव टू बी अ गुड लिसनर. उसके विचारों को आपको सुनना भी है. व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट थिंग्स. मीनिंग में बी डिफर्स फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. दैट मे बी meaning of the respect, meaning of the communication, meaning of the word particular in a particular. That may be. So researcher, both note taker and the moderator both have the ability to be a good listener. So, awareness of own non-verbal reactions. You have to, a moderator have to understanding what is the meaning of that gesture. That may be a smile, that may be a facial gesture, maybe some angriness, in maybe any question may make researcher may participant anger. That may be, and sometimes it required for the qualitative study. Ability to interpret and explore what people say in light of the research problem versus response. So these 6-7 abilities is required to the moderator. Ability to listen, ability to empathy, ability to respect others, ability to enthusiasm in the research as well as in the people, awareness about the verbal, non-verbal explanations, and ability to interpret the people's views. I'm going to give some examples of the qualitative research. For qualitative research, area of research, area may be farmer suicide. Why farmers taking place to harm their life? That may be policy issue. In that issue, immediate control over the farmer suicide, how to deal the policy, how to make effective policy for the farmers to protect their lives. Research may be research problem, that may be to explore the consequences in the farmer's life, consequences in the farming practices, consequences in the society, consequence that may be effect of the in the present time, that may be effect of the coronavirus, that may be effect of the migration, that may be effect of the some disaster in the particular area, that may be drought or flood. So study objective should be identified. What objectives will be defined by the researcher? For that, objective may be to explore the consequences and reasons behind the farmer's suicide, to explore the policy intervention to be planned in that particular area, that to explore the some opportunities in the intervention programs already available in that particular area. So study objective should be defined as per their research. After the collecting the data, that may be in the field directly from the study FGD or further through in-depth interview. Data management should be maintained for quality study, for the saving life of the participants, for the maintaining the confidentiality, etc. So the original proposal, what you are being, that should be maintained. Protocols developed for data collection. You have to develop protocol in which time you research team will go, in which time they will contact to the respondents, which place to be contacted, what benefits to be given, that type of protocols to be maintained. Field notes, how field notes to be maintained, that may be noted in the diary. One thing I am suggesting, that for the researchers, that may be sometimes researchers not having the proper electronic device to maintain the data. So you have to maintain diaries, but diaries should not be small size. Diary should be minimum A4 size paper size. That may be thick or less paper, that may be available as per your need, but paper size should be not less than A4 size. So field notes should be maintained in the diary. Map of the study community. First you have to plan where, in which place you are being studied. So study plan map, and how the conducted, even your storage in the electronic device should be in the proper way. When you are maybe your principal investigator is asking where is particular data, where is particular in-depth interview guides transcript. So every thing should be maintained in a proper way, in a proper file, in a proper name, and that may be categorical. Categorical in the sense ki that should be categorized in a nature. FGD transcripts should be in FGD. In-depth interview transcripts should be in in-depth. Male transcripts should be with the male, female should be with the female, and if the workers and if other stakeholders, like if you are going to study in the farmer society, then what is the opinion of the district collector, that maybe in-depth interview you have conducted, that should be in a different way. What is the opinion of the district agriculture officer or agriculture statistical officer in the block? That may be your participants in the research. So everything should be categorized in different files, different folders. So topic guides, informed consent forms should be protected. After the signing the consent form, before signing that may be open, but after signing about the consent form, that should be protected. Even diary should be protected from the community. Even if you are going to the conduct study in the rural areas, that may be 50 kilometers from the district headquarters or where you are staying in the night. So it may be possibility you have to take lunch or breakfast in the way line dhabas. So, but you have to protect your documents in a proper way, because that may lose your data as well as harm the community people who is the participant. Socio-demographic data sheets should be with you. That may be maintained by the NGO workers, that may be collected from the ASA, that may be collected from the government office, that may be collected from the census office, yeah, census data. Code books, what code you have maintained. Sometimes short and type notes some specific word for the sentence you are noting. So code books should be maintained. Instruction for data collectors and field assistants. Maybe once you are starting the study, then there may be 2-3 teams for data collection. So if moderator and note taker, maybe more than one team. So field interview or focus group transcripts, other study material, all things should be maintained. How the qualitative data analysis, because if you have collected and transcripts your managed, then read the data, make coding the data, interpret the data, reduce, sometimes need reduction of the data, because some data may be collected by the research team, that maybe few words is fruitful for your study. One example you can take, sometimes movies. One movie was based on murder of the nurse in the South India. In that movie, Nana Patekar explaining asking to the doctor, medical professional, about the study, about the incidents. So he asked, suggesting that you have to explore anything, what happened, what you want to explore. I will collect the information from that, like Hans, a swan. Like swan is taking milk from the water. So a researcher, a principal investigator have ability to make सार सार को गह रहे थोथा दे उड़ाए, जो कबीरदास जी की दोहा है। तो उसके हिसाब से देखें तो गुरु के लिए जिस तरह से अपने शिष्यों के लिए कबीरदास जी कहते हैं, उसी तरह से एक रिसर्चर के लिए भी कि जितनी भी चीजें कलेक्ट होकर के आई हैं उनमें से अच्छी अच्छी चीजें निकाल लेना है और जो खराब चीजें हैं उनको छोड़ देना है। तो इसके लिए रीडिंग, कोडिंग, रिड्यूसिंग एंड डिस्प्लेइंग कि कौन सी इंफॉर्मेशन, विच इंफॉर्मेशन इज डिस्प्लेइंग वेयर, and how these data or information is being interpreting, how these being disseminated in the reports. Procedural guidelines I have informed you. One thing you have to maintain that how if you are going for conducting research, you are respecting before starting the FGD in-depth interview, during the FGD and interview, but when you are completing the data collection process, at that time you have to greet them that your opinion is fruitful for the study as well as for the society, for their own for the participants' life, and as well as for the other members of the society of that may be from that village, that may be for the district as a whole, state as a whole, community as a whole, or for the world. So these type of one thing I am suggesting that how the report should be, how the data or dissemination should be maintained in the scientific qualitative standard research. Introduction, just like quantitative study, you have to develop first chapter, just like introduction, literature review, purpose of the study, and literature reviews may be relevant to the previous studies, that may be question answered by the previous studies, maybe from the earlier studies. Purpose of the study and applied contribution of the study result, brief description of the study, who did the study, where and when, that should be maintained, because in the study, especially in the quantitative study, context is more important. From which community, in which conditions that data has been collected, in which season, that may be. If you are going to collect the information about the migrant workers in the village, and you are going in the cropping season, when maybe Rabi crop is being harvested or Kharif crop is being harvested, at that time maybe response is less in compared to other season when farmers or the workers is having much time. So everything should be maintained in the when study has been, by whom that study has been conducted, the qualification of the researchers, qualification of the observers, and description, brief description of the study, research methods, study design, sampling, data collection method. Sampling means not the sample size, but maybe for who is the part of the sample, how many sample you have taken, data analysis method, and what is the method of data collection. All things should be written in the reports. Research results to be presented in a different ways. qualitative data should be presented in a manner through which respondents' life has to be made safe, not only in by the health purpose, that may be social, psychological, or cultural purpose. One example I am providing here, one study was conducted by the organization that is Sahyog in the Uttarakhand. At that time, Uttarakhand was part of Uttar Pradesh. They have studied in 4 or 5 villages where they are implementing a health program, and they have written the report in English. There was no problem, but when they drafted the report and published the report in local language, Hindi, the community was so angry due to some words was written. The Sarpanch's wife has explained this. So Sarpanch may be identified, Sarpanch's wife may be identified. So in the 4 or 5 villages, that person should be identified. So your writing skill in the qualitative data should be much healthier till in the study being drafted, being reported, being disseminated in the seminars, it may be in a pamphlet way, in the brochure way, because qualitative study is not only for the policy making, that may be for some implementation program, some as a action research program. So results should be interpreted findings in a better manner and it should be linked with the earlier studies as well as the conceptual framework, that may be ethnomethodological approach, maybe phenomenological approach, maybe narrative. So that may be linked with the methodological. It may be some data may be collected from quantitative study, so it may be linked with some positivist approach also. And the conclusion should be specific and think about the problem, think about the others, and your report should be for the person who is the society, who is the participants in the society, who is the participants in the community. That may be educated persons, that may be less educated persons. Report should be in a simple wordings, not words like Professor Weising. Very complicated. He is no more, but his wording in the writing was much complicated. But I am suggesting that report should be a simplistic way, in a simplistic way. Recommendations should be for policy recommendations, policy matters, and for community action, that may be for research community persons directly or through the stakeholders, that may be execution part by the ASA, Anganwadi, Panchayat, Mitra, Village Pradhan, or in the for the urban areas, maybe the Parsad and other. So, and last but not least, you have to acknowledge the persons, those who have provided their information. That maybe you have not to mention their name due to maintain your dignity of the participants. That maybe you have not to mention the name and age, name and identifying criteria, but you have to mention their your acknowledgement to them, those who have provided their quality information. Thank you for providing opportunity to talk with the participants.
Thank you, Anil ji.
You
Dr.
can
Any question? Ask. I invite to Dr. Kranti and Dr. Raghavan, sir.
Thank you, Vinita ma'am. But there is no questions in my box. If Raghavan sir have, please tell.
No, ma'am, there is no question.
Okay. So I invite Dr. Arvind sir for a formal vote of thanks.
धन्यवाद सर। प्रतिभागियों को आपका लेक्चर बहुत पसंद आया और इसीलिए उन लोगों ने आपसे कोई प्रश्न नहीं किया। सर आपके एक इंटरेस्टिंग और इंफॉर्मेटिव और नॉलेजफुल लेक्चर के लिए जो है बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। मैं आशा करता हूं सर आपका लेक्चर प्रतिभागियों को बहुत लाभ पहुंचाया होगा। मैं अपनी ओर से, अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी की ओर से, अपनी प्राचार्य मैम डॉक्टर अनुराधा तिवारी जी की ओर से तथा प्रतिभागियों की ओर से एक वंडरफुल लेक्चर के लिए सर मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। आप हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी के एक अनुरोध को बड़े ही भाव से आपने स्वीकार कर लिया सर। मैं आशा करता हूं कि आप इस ऐसे ही ज्ञानवर्धक मंच के लिए आगे भी तैयार रहेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर।